What's up, y'all? I know we going through some things right now with life and everything that's going on in the world. So I just decided that I'm gonna do a video because I didn't do one Sunday. I'm gonna do one today, and I'm gonna put out another one this weekend anyway. But I needed a break from being a teacher for a minute, so bear with me. Teaching is not my niche, and I think that is why I'm a medical worker. So I'm gonna do a video on 10 things that I wish my parents would have taught me or told me before I was the age of 21. I think a lot of our parents haven't taught us a lot of things about adulthood before we became adults, or either we weren't listening because at that age we think we know everything. So these are 10 things that I would have told myself or wanted someone to tell me before I was 21 years old. So the first thing would have been to build my life. I feel like you should have your life set the way you want your life to be before you decide to start a family, before you try to do anything outside of yourself. If you have any issues that you need to deal with, anything that is lingering or harboring from childhood, you should go ahead and get that handled by seeing a counselor or just talking to someone to get it out, and find solutions to those issues and figure out what you want to be, how you want to live. You just got to figure all that stuff out before you decide to bring a family or a partner into it. The next thing I would have told myself is check your attitude at the door. Every place you go doesn't need the same attitude. It doesn't need the same feelings that you feel when you're outside of work or outside of business. When you're angry about something else and you bring that on to what you're trying to do to build your future, it complicates things and make people look at you like you're unstable. So I feel like the attitude should be checked at the door before you walk into your job, before you walk into your business, before you walk into anything. You need to check your attitude and make sure that you're taking the right energy into wherever you're going or whatever you're doing. The next thing I wish I knew is that life is hard, okay? Life is not easy. Everything is not handed to you. You have to work hard to get whatever it is that you want out of life. You can't get it if you don't put in the work, and don't expect to be spoiled all the time. You have to learn how to do things on your own and be grown. Like, you have to become independent. You can't be dependent on everybody else in your family to do everything for you, you know? The next thing is slow down. Slow the hell down. We all act like we have to rush. So y'all, my husband just messed up my video, but look. He caught a big one. It's hella big. That shit is huge. Look at that. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Slow down. We have to learn how to slow down and take it slow. There's no need to rush to do everything. Life is long. It is so much that you can accomplish and do within a lifespan. Like, I wish my parents would have told me that. And maybe I wouldn't have rushed and got married so young and had kids so young, thinking that I have to be married before I turn 25 and have kids before 30. And just putting time limits on everything. It's timeless. You can have kids at any time that you're ready for them. Make sure you're ready for them. Don't rush to do things. Don't rush to have sex. Don't rush to do anything that you are not ready for. And don't allow anyone to push you to do anything that you don't want to do. The next thing I have is try new things. Explore. Treat life as if it's your own discovery map to figure out things or learn new things and discover new things about yourself and new things that you can learn and do. We all going to make mistakes. Mistakes are to be made. So don't judge yourself or down yourself because you made mistakes, because we all make mistakes and that's how we grow. So don't allow yourself to feel that you can't learn new things or take new strides just because you don't want to make a mistake. You're going to. It's a part of life. Next thing is, I wish my parents would have taught me what credit was, how important it is to know what your credit looks like, what it should look like, why it's so important, how to save and invest money. I wish my parents would have taught me all those things. So now I'm learning those things on my own. So I feel that if you're young, you should go ahead and learn those things on your own as well, if your parents aren't teaching you it, because you need to know these things to survive out here. And it's important. It's very important. That's how you can get a house. That's how you can get a car. That's how you can get a business. All these things that you want out of life, that's how you get it. Your credit has to be great, and so does your money. So saving and investing are very important. So make sure you save. I wish I would have saved. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will tell you if something is off. If your intuition is telling you that this person isn't your real friend, or this person isn't doing you right, or this isn't correct thing for you to be doing, you need to slow down, you need to stop, it's not good for you, listen. Don't allow yourself to fall for okie dokes. Don't allow yourself to fall for the bill. If you know it's bill, call the bill and move on. Don't allow yourself to be treated any type of way. Don't allow yourself to be misled in different directions that aren't for you. Do what you feel is right for you. And don't allow others to screw you or make you feel bad for not wanting what they want for you and wanting what you want for yourself. And another thing I would have told myself, and my parents told me too, is to wait on sex. Sex is overrated. It is not something that you have to do. It is not always the topic of subjects. It's not always the thing that you should have to apply yourself to in order for people to like you. Sex is not something that you should have to do unless you're ready for it. When you're ready for it, then you do it. Don't let no man, woman force you or make you think that you have to do it. You do not. Don't allow anyone to make you feel rushed to do anything that you're not ready for. Because when you do, that's when you lose yourself, you lose sight of things you want, the goals you have, and you end up in a whole another direction that you weren't even planning for yourself. And then years down the line, you're like, what the heck was I doing? Or what was I thinking? Now my life looks totally different than I wanted it to. And you have to start all over. So make sure you're ready for things before you decide to do it. The next one is love hard, but love smart. You can love somebody so much that you overlook all their flaws, all the red flags, all the things that would and should stop you from being with this person just because you love them. Don't do that. Do what's best for your life, what's best for you. Look at the reality of things. Don't always look at what can be or what could be. Look at what is, because sometimes we get lost in what could be and we end up in situations where it never happens. And now you find yourself back at square one trying to figure things out on your own all over again. So don't do it. Allow yourself to love, but love smart. Don't allow anything to make you do anything you don't want to do. So love smart. And the last thing is to please don't make yourself have to learn the hard way. I wish, like, sometimes the things that my parents taught me or were trying to teach me that I just took heed and listened or learned what they wanted me to learn at that point, so I wouldn't have to learn it so late in life or be like, dang, he was right or she was right. I should have did that, so I should have did that. Or, for example, me, I took school at 17 for medical assistance. My mom made me. I didn't want to do it, never did anything with it. Ended up working at Walmart, just doing regular basic stuff for like years. I've just worked regular jobs. And then I thought about it, I was like, man, if I was a medical assistant right now, my life would be a lot better than what it is now. So here I am. There I was at 26 or 27, back in school for the same thing that I took at 17. 10 years later, got where I needed to be, and now I'm building my life when my life could have been built from the age of 18 till now, and I could have been way further than what I am now. But that's for me to tell you guys to not learn the hard way. Take the easy route. If somebody's telling you that's not what you should, do out of respect for you or out of trying to keep you from making a bad mistake, you should listen. And sometimes when people say stuff, it's not for the betterment of you. Sometimes it's for them. But always take heed to what people are saying. Don't count them out. Listen to what they say, because sometimes people are telling you things to help you, not to hurt you. So those are my 10 things that I wish somebody would have told me, and I hope this helps somebody. And you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.